Good. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. The martial arts changed my whole life. I was a very shy kid growing up, and I was terrified to get up in front of anyone and talk. All through high school, I never once got in front of a class to give a book report or anything. When the teacher would call me up and say, my real name is Carlos, by the way, but anyway, they'd get up and say, would you come up and give a book report? I'd be sitting at my desk, and I'd go, and my face would turn beet red from embarrassment, but I thought if I got up there, I'd be more embarrassed. So I went through that very insecure time in my life. Then when I went to Korea at the age of 19 and attained my black belt, I came back to the States. Now I'm 22 years old, and I'm stationed at March Air Force Base in Riverside, California. And so I was doing my martial arts. Now this is 1961, 62, and no one really knew anything about the martial arts at that time. And so I'm doing my kicks and punches and all that, and all the GIs on the base would watch me and they say, will you teach me that? Teach us that stuff. And I thought, well, maybe I'll start a club on the base. So I decided to give a demonstration at the gym on the base, and I'll never forget this. This was 40-some years ago, and that night I sent out notices to everybody that I'm going to give a demonstration, and I thought, well, I'm going to have to give a talk. And I'm 22 years old and never done this in my life. So I wrote out about a half-page speech, and I memorized this thing for 2 weeks. I could say it forwards, backwards, sideways, whatever. The night of the demonstration, I walk into the gym, and the microphone's laying on the floor. And I walk up, I pick up the microphone, and I say, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chuck Norris, and I'd like to welcome you here tonight. That's the last thing I remember. The next thing I remember, I'm walking out into the middle of the gym to do my demonstration. And as I'm walking out there, I'm thinking, did I finish my speech, or did I just lay the microphone down? Well, to this day, I still don't really know. But what was important for me at that time, it cracked the egg of insecurity that I'd carried around for 22 years. And then I kept forcing myself until that egg cracked open. And of course, the results of all that is becoming an actor, starting a foundation with Kickstart Kids, which is the love of my life now. I'm teaching the martial arts in the inner city schools, in the middle schools, again using the martial arts as a tool to help these kids develop the security in themselves that I lacked as a youngster, and helping them believe in themselves that they can accomplish anything they want in their life if they're willing to pay the price for it. And that's hard work and dedication. That's the secret to being successful in your life. Not afraid to work hard and being dedicated and not giving up. Because anything you work toward, there are always obstacles in the way. And that's when you either quit or you continue on. And that's when I say, just continue on, overcome that obstacle, and route to your goal, because you never know which is the last obstacle that's going to try to stop you. And if you stop, that could have been the last obstacle en route to your success.